As we journey through life, our bodies undergo profound changes, some expected, others surprising. Yet, among the many transformations that come with aging, sexuality remains one of the least discussed aspects of health, often shrouded in silence, stigma, and misconception. Society tends to associate intimacy, passion, and self-pleasure with youth, subtly suggesting that these experiences should fade as we grow older. However, the reality is quite different. Sexuality does not have an expiration date. Rather, it evolves, adapting to the shifts in our bodies, emotions, and lifestyles. Understanding these changes and embracing them with confidence is key to maintaining not just sexual wellness, but overall well-being in later life. For many older adults, the conversation around self-pleasure is often met with hesitation, shaped by cultural norms that have historically dismissed or even shamed sexual expression beyond a certain age. This reluctance has led to the false belief that intimacy is no longer relevant in the golden years. However, scientific research strongly disagrees. Studies have continuously highlighted the physical, emotional, and psychological benefits of maintaining a healthy sexual connection, whether through intimacy with a partner or personal exploration. Far from being an act of mere indulgence, self-pleasure plays a crucial role in reducing stress, improving circulation, supporting mental well-being, and even contributing to prostate health. It is time we redefine how we talk about sexuality in older adulthood, recognizing it as an essential component of a balanced, fulfilling life rather than something to be disregarded. Aging is a natural process that has an effect on every aspect of our existence, including the hormonal balance, energy levels, and physical response of our bodies. A decrease in estrogen production is one of the symptoms that women experience throughout menopause. This decrease in estrogen production can cause vaginal dryness, decreased sensitivity, and variations in libido. Despite the fact that these changes are totally normal, they can occasionally make intimacy less comfortable, which can cause some women to completely disengage from sexual activity. On the other side, men undergo a steady decrease in testosterone levels, which may contribute to a decrease in libido, difficulties maintaining an erection, and changes in stamina. In spite of the fact that these physiological changes vary from person to person, they are essential components of the body's natural response to the process of aging. There is still a fundamental need for contact, pleasure, and emotional connection, notwithstanding the changes that have taken place. In point of fact, maintaining an active engagement with one's own body through the practice of self-pleasure can assist ease these transitions, enabling individuals to rediscover their developing sensuality in a manner that is both secure and unburdened by pressure. One way for older individuals to stay in touch with their desires, discover how their bodies are changing, and keep a strong connection with their own personal sense of intimacy is to engage in activities that allow them to satisfy their own desires. It has the potential to be a source of joy, relaxation, and even healing when approached with an open mind and without the shame that is associated with society. Masturbation is not only a natural human behavior, but it is also a beneficial behavior, according to research that continues to reinforce this point. The good effects of this substance extend beyond the experience of instant pleasure. They have an impact on mental health, emotional resilience, and even bodily well-being. Researchers have shown that those who engage in sexual activity on a regular basis, whether by themselves or with a partner, tend to have higher levels of happiness, lower levels of stress, and even improved longevity. Let us take a more in-depth look at some of the most important benefits that self-pleasure can provide for those who are over the age of 50, 60, and beyond. Stress reduction is one of the most important advantages that may be offered. There are new sources of stress that come into play in later life, such as adjusting to retirement, managing health difficulties, coping with the loss of loved ones, or negotiating changes in the dynamics of the family. A number of negative emotions, including worry, loneliness, and even depression, may be brought on by these difficulties. dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin are neurochemicals that promote relaxation, happiness, and emotional stability. Self-pleasure is a natural stress reliever since it causes the production of these neurochemicals. They have a calming impact which can assist reduce stress and provide a sense of inner peace and contentment. These hormones are responsible for this. In addition, a significant number of elderly people frequently experience sleep problems, which are a typical problem that can be brought on by hormonal fluctuations, increased stress, or medical illnesses. As a result of the release of prolactin, a hormone that promotes relaxation and drowsiness following orgasm, it has been demonstrated that engaging in self-pleasure can significantly improve the quality of sleep that one experiences. In addition, endorphins have the ability to reduce levels of cortisol, which is the hormone that is responsible for stress. This results in a condition of tranquility that makes it simpler to either fall asleep or remain asleep. Physically speaking, self-pleasure is beneficial to genital health because it helps to keep blood circulation and muscle tone in the pelvic region of the body in good condition. For women, this involves promoting natural lubrication and maintaining vaginal suppleness, both of which can assist in reducing the likelihood of experiencing discomfort during intimate encounters. The practice of ejaculating on a frequent basis has been associated with better prostate health in men. Research conducted at Harvard University suggests that males who ejaculate at least 21 times per month have a much lower risk of developing prostate cancer. This is the conclusion drawn from multiple studies. Scientists believe that this is due to the fact that ejaculation assists in the elimination of toxins from the prostate, which in turn reduces inflammation and supports the overall operation of the urinary system. Taking pleasure in oneself not only has positive effects on one's physical and mental health, but it also helps one develop a better feeling of self-confidence and acceptance of oneself. Many people have concern about the ways in which their bodies change as they get older, and as a result, they frequently feel estranged from the person they were in the past. It is possible for older individuals to recover a sense of control over their bodies and their desires by engaging in self-pleasure as a kind of self-care. This can help to reinforce a positive self-image and reduce concerns about sexual performance. Conversations regarding sexuality in later age are still considered to be mostly taboo, despite the obvious benefits that it offers. The fact that many people who are now in their later years were raised during a period in which conversations concerning sexual health were regarded as unacceptable has resulted in a profoundly entrenched uneasiness with these subjects. Because of this, a damaging fallacy continues to exist, which is that there is a limit to sexuality based on age. Sexuality, on the other hand, is not something that disappears after a particular age. Rather, it is something that remains a part of a person's identity throughout their entire life. It is necessary to adopt a new point of view in order to break the stigma that surrounds self-pleasure. This new perspective should embrace aging not as a loss but as an evolution. It is imperative that we recognize the significance of sexual well-being in the same way that we place attention on the health of our hearts, our minds, and our bodies through physical activity. As opposed to merely being about pleasure, intimacy is about connection, self-expression, and preserving a robust sense of vitality. This is true whether the intimacy is shared or experienced alone. In a world that often overlooks the sexual well-being of older adults, it is essential to reclaim the right to pleasure, self-discovery, and emotional fulfillment. Whether one is single, partnered, or simply exploring their evolving body, self-pleasure remains a vital aspect of physical, emotional, and mental wellness. By embracing this natural aspect of life without guilt or shame, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of confidence, connection, and joy at every stage of life. If this discussion has resonated with you, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you noticed changes in your perspective on sexuality over time? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a conversation that matters. Your health, confidence, and happiness are worth celebrating, at every stage of life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.